In our last episode, we explored how brand visibility in the AI era depends on being understood by both machines and humans. In this episode, we will talk about personal professional branding of company leadership, which, when done strategically, has the potential to help your brand do exactly that, to appeal to both machines and humans. So when we stick to humans, we call that human-centric branding. It literally means connecting your brand with its people. In this way, you connect easily with other people, potential client, partners, industry peers. But on the other hand, as we saw in the last video, chatbots are trained to use something similar to human judgment when searching for the best results to shortlist for a person trying to find an answer. So just like it's a trust signal for us to see who the people behind the brand are, AI search algorithms are now trained in the same way. Because of course we have to be realistic and acknowledge that as AI spreads, trust in the world around us decreases, and this naturally reflects also on brands. Just think about it, how many companies are out there with perfect websites and generic content. And how do you choose one if you use, let's say, Google? So you will usually do your research. What is the company claiming? Does this message persuade you? What are the references, reviews, and who are the people behind the company? This is exactly what AI chatbots are now doing. And if they find coherence and consistency between what you say and what you do and what your marketing says about your company, you get on the shortlist. And if I would generate this script with AI, ChatGPT would in this moment say, and this is where it gets really exciting. So this is where it gets really exciting. Once you are on that list, then decision-making begins. Based on ChatGPT's recommendation and argumentation, your potential client will probably go to your website, your LinkedIn profile, and so on to try to humanly experience everything the AI just vouched for. And this is where the emotional connection happens, something only authentic content can create. And when we talk about authenticity in personal branding, well, that's the whole new topic, and this is something we will definitely return to. But maybe at this point, what's really important to understand and to remember is that personal branding is not a separate project. It's part of your company's communication strategy. So you, as a business leader, you are part of your company's marketing funnel, and you have a strategic role in every stage of it. The personal brand helps building awareness. It helps when you are in consideration phase, and especially it accelerates conversion through your familiarity, thought leadership, and feeling that people know you. And this is very important with personal branding. And not to mention in B2B or complex sale, it's often your name, not your logo, that gets forwarded in a WhatsApp message or typed in the search bar. So if you want to simplify it, it supports reach, builds up trust step by step, and makes your company part of the shortlist. Those made by AI, but also those made by humans. And this is why we need strategy and a system. And this shouldn't be like a selfie strategy. Ironically, even though trust is decreasing with AI, AI still rewards trust. What's consistent, what's well positioned, what's clear, but it cannot invent trust. So it can only scale what already exists, which means the more human, credible, and consistent your presence is, the more likely it is to be picked up, indexed, and recommended. At the end, it's also important to acknowledge that the term personal branding has been heavily abused over the years, and it's often seen as vanity activity. That's why you should see your personal professional branding as a strategic, long-term practice, a marathon if you want, not something driven by likes, comments, or being part of LinkedIn commenting groups where people pretend to influence each other. So this is about building your reputation as expert in your field, someone who knows how to guide their company, how to build great product and service, and how to communicate about it. The quality of your product or your service should be a testament to the strength of your personal professional brand. And the positive consequence out of this is that your expertise will be recognized by your industry peers, which in turn will reinforce the credibility of your business. Everything else, nice to have, but not critical. Your company may have a great offer, but it's your voice that builds the bridge between you and how people discover it. So I would say, let's stop seeing personal visibility as something extra and start seeing it for what it is, a multiplier. Something which will humanize your brand and amplify its impact.